Alright, what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today I bring a video for MW2, and it's not just just a video. There's going to be a download link in the description for this thing that I've been working on, messing around with over the past couple of months, I'd say. So this is a DLL for MW2 TU8. So if you've got a JTAG, you probably want to download it and mess around with it, I guess. So basically, this is version 1 of something that I think I'll probably carry on working on, but it's most likely gonna have different names every time there's another version. So this is Trickshot infections version 1. So if there is a version 2, I'll probably do like sniper infections, like not for trick shotting, for sniping, like stuff like force host and that type of thing. But in this one, I've got trick shot stuff, mainly private match stuff, but you could use some of the stuff online. There are methods to use some of the stuff online. So yeah, so I'm gonna straight up and I'm gonna get into the game and yeah, show it to you. So this is the source that I've been working with. I'm not gonna give a download link to the source because it's got stuff in that I still want to mess around with, but eventually, it'll probably be in the 10k pack, to be 100% honest. But yeah, so let me do two classes really quick. I actually just prestiged a bit ago, and I wanted to get myself back up to the max prestige again, so I did. But I've lost all my classes. But yeah, so we'll just keep it like this. I want to show you the different camos. So yeah, so this is perfect. This DLL is perfect for like private match trick shotting. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So let's say you want to do some private match trick shots, and you don't really want to just do the normal, private match stuff. You want to mess around with some more stuff. So for example, backspeed or slow-mo, and I've also got an extra 2 things that I'll show you what they are in a minute. So what you've got is normal backspeed, so deeper down is backspeed, and just to say, all these things in this infection pack type thing, or DLL, are actually infectable, so they are infections. So how it works is deeper down, backspeed. So deeper down, you get backspeed and you can fly out the map, do whatever, and so you could back out the game, go into your own private match lobby, and then do whatever. And if someone else wanted the infection, all they'd have to do is join your game, not even JTAG game, just your game, and then they'd have the backspeed as well. And so it works pretty good, like that. You've got the slow-mo, so D-pad left, slow-mo. And that's the same thing, all you'd want to do is like place attack and then go for trick shots at the map, do whatever. It works on certain maps. There are a few maps that it works really well on, a few maps it doesn't work that good on, and so that's just for you to work out, and find out, for yourselves, and then yeah, so there's some things in this that are only really good for you, and no one else gets them unless your JTAG's online, in which case this could be good for offline JTAG stuff, JTAG to retail and system link, but it could also be good for JTAG online, which I use it for. So JTAG offline, system link would be backspeed and slow-mo, because they're both, they can be infected constantly in like infinite, I'm not sure how you'd say infinitely. Yeah, infinitely, there you go. Yeah, you could totally infect them to multiple different consoles, no need to be on a JTAG. And then there's 2 things in this that are used for just yourself. So if you've got a JTAG, you can infect it to your retail console, or if your JTAG is online, you can infect it to anyone. So yeah, so the 2 things that you can infect to just yourself are the cartoon mode and the no smoke and shadows. So what they are is, I'll show you them now. We've all heard of all these infections before. Cartoon mode is cartoon mode. It makes the camos like go a lot brighter. They just are. That's, as you can see, it's red tiger is really red. It basically just kind of messes with the contrast and other stuff like that, saturation and stuff, and it really puts it up, it really puts the volume up. And so I think it looks sick in, like, for example, private match episode or whatever. And then same with no smoke and shadows. Now no smoke and shadows won't really do anything on this map, so I'm not sure how well this is going to change anything, but on some maps it really looks good. I'll show you what I mean. I'm not sure if it will make a difference, as I just said, but we'll see. yeah, it didn't really make a difference. I mean, it did change it a little bit, but it didn't really make much of a difference. And basically, all it does is remove smoke and shadows, and so that looks a little bit good. It looks a little bit better on certain maps. Obviously, not on this map. But if you were getting out of, for example, high res, it does make a big difference on high res. It does make a big difference on Afghan. So it just depends what the map is, So yeah. So also Blue Tiger, it looks really sick. All of these camos look pretty sick. And so it's just something to mess with, honestly. It's just something to mess around with, do private match Trickshot stuff. You probably could even change the slow-mo if you wanted to. You could probably just open it up in HXD and edit it and do whatever. And yeah, so just to say, just want to start off, finish it off. I said start off, but it was the end. Just want to finish it off by saying I didn't make this. This was originally made by a guy called Ethernet, and I've just been changing it up completely. To be 100% honest, the whole thing was totally made by the guy Ethernet, but I've just changed, a few bits and bobs. It's not really anything like it was before. I mean, it's still got flashy text and stuff, but other than that, it's all him, but yeah, so download link will be in the description. If you want to mess around with it, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And yeah, so hopefully this helps some people. I do know a few guys who wanted the download link to something like this. They didn't really, they've just got their JTAG, didn't really know what to do, and so this is for those guys, so yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Yeah, goodbye.